West Texas, home of the Big Bend. Here, there's room to spread out, air to breathe, and space to be free. Here you can hear yourself think. This is where you come to find yourself, to sit at night next to a fire, looking up at the countless stars and watching the universe expand. Here, you are far removed from the concrete, slick talkers, traffic jams, and the thousand other things that can slowly drain a spirit. Nothing here keeps you from becoming just the person you want to be. In the middle of it all is Sul Ross, the University of the Big Bend in Alpine, Texas. And much like Alpine, Sul Ross is a small and neighborly place. It's not a place where you're swallowed up by the rat race or lost in a sea of obscurity. It is a place where everyone knows your name and is devoted to your success.
We are known throughout the nation as producing graduates that when they get to a job, it's not, oh, well, I read about how to do a vegetation transect. That first day, if they say, oh, let's go do this, they're like, okay, been there, done that. I've actually had an experience with that. And so we get really good placement of our graduates because Sul Ross is recognized, the department is recognized for that.
As a professor here at Sul Ross, I found that the small class sizes, the ability to connect, the ability to be with them was what drove my passion to teach. And so because of that, I thought that this is a place I wanted to stay. And I fell in love with Alpine, fell in love with Sul Ross, and never wanted to leave. And so I plan on retiring from here.
Your educational journey begins the moment you arrive.
When I came here, I'm very thankful for the university. It gave me that opportunity to come to school and be involved in it. And now that I am, I couldn't imagine any other path.
Just the environment, I think, is very conducive to learning because, I mean, you're out here, you're kind of far away from everything. You can be out here and you can focus. There's not a whole lot of distractions. It's really nice.
Sul Ross is surrounded by Alpine, and the town is so small that we are literally a college town. And because of that, the community and Sul Ross, the college campus, just kind of blend together.
I think one of Sul Ross's strengths is the ability to get a good education in a small classroom environment. We can actually pull out maps. You're sitting in class. You know, this is the spread of the potato, or the spread of corn, or the spread of whatever types of technology or whatever types of agriculture over the course of time, and this is how it's spread. And you can actually sit in class and see that.
I'm a hands-on learner. I could stare at a piece of paper all day long and couldn't tell you anything about it at the end of the day. But if I can take what's on that piece of paper and do a problem or go outside and do whatever it is you need to do, I can learn it. The teachers know who you are because it's a smaller class, so you can go into them in their office hours and say, hey, I don't understand this. Could you get me a problem to relate this to what the book is saying? And that's what I do, and it helps out a lot.
If you want to see the skyscrapers in the morning, you know, okay, more than likely, it's probably not going to be for you. However, there are people who are open to the new experiences. So when they see our skyscrapers, which is the mountains, the Fort Davis Mountains, the Glass Mountains, that's the life for them.
I'm from the big city of Dallas, and when I came out here, I had to adjust to not as many people, not as many traffic lights. A lot of the burdens of the big city were lifted, and it was really nice. And coming out here and finding people and things to get involved in was really easy for me. It was a really easy adjustment period. I came out here and got involved in sports and academics and theater and all sorts of clubs, and it was really easy. It was really easy experience for me.
When I went to graduate school, some of the people that I was competing with to get their MFAs and PhDs, they had come from large undergraduate programs, and they hadn't even directed a play. And me coming from Sul Ross, I had already directed 2 full productions.
And Sul Ross for me it's kind of one of my core values. It is I really do believe that it gave me so many opportunities and so many chances that I wouldn't have had I gone to a Harvard or a Yale or a UT. It enabled me to really focus on the things that are really tremendously important, like people and the people around me, and helping to make the world a better place. And so I'm very content with my decisions. It was probably one of the best decisions that I ever made.
We are Sul Ross, the University of the Big Bend. This is the gateway to West Texas and also the gateway to the future of your education, to provide a top quality education that you will get here at Sul Ross. You will get the best quality education for the lowest price of anywhere in the state of Texas. So we encourage you to come and look at us very clearly.
At Sul Ross, we make you this promise. We will encourage you to be yourself, to express your passions, and to become the person you want to be. We're Sul Ross, the University of the Big Bend.